How are you doing, folks? Good evening. What card should we build with first? Evening Throne, Havoc, build with the cool ones. That's an easy call. I think I want to do. I think Thor might actually be one of the biggest winners this patch. I think I want to start there. Him being a 3 now, and this still giving 6 power seems incredible. I think I want a Lockjaw still, because he's a good boy, obviously. And then what else? What else do we want to do past that? Nerf Devil Dino. I don't know that the Devil Dino change was strictly a nerf. It's definitely a side grade. Side grade is accurate. Yeah, I'm excited for matchmaking to give a little bit longer at the top end 2 gap for sure. Have a good one, Throne. Probably want Wasp if we're lockjawing. It's a question of, do I want anything else super cheap at the bottom end? There's a real risk to reward with cheap stuff at the bottom end with Lockjaw, because you gotta flip it back out too. I gotta decide, do I want to be a white tiger angle? Let's filter 5s and 6s and see what we're feeling here. Dr. Doom's pretty sick to play into Lockjaw. Ooh, Ronan Maximus and the new Mordor. I'm gonna write that down. I want to start with Thor, but we'll do that next. That's a great idea. I think Mordor might actually be okay. All right, I'm writing that down. That's a great idea. Does mean we get a Thursday stream? It does, yeah. We got a solid balance patch. We're gonna stream a little bit of this tonight. We are going to do it on Twitch Wednesday and Friday afternoon, and we're gonna do some Thursday here. It could be a vision angle. When you flip into vision off of Lockjaw, you can move him out of Lockjaw's space, so that way you can play more things to where Lockjaw is, which is kind of cute. Jubilee is excellent in this style of deck with Lockjaw. A question of, do I want to Wong is a question. We might want to Wong. If Wong works well with Dr. Doom, and then I could play White Tiger as well. Just like kind of have the honest Wong Tiger curve. Wong also works with Hammer, so we just have like the on-reveal sub-theme going. Play an Odin at the top end. Odin is cute when flipping out with Odin's cute when flipping out with that. Oh, you know what? Is it too... I guess Hobgoblin's actually kind of cute with... Hobgoblin's kind of cute with Lockjaw as well, huh? We could do Widow and Wave to round out the bottom end of our curve. I don't hate that because we get to play the Odin combo with them. I kind of like that idea. There's like cheap cards that we don't mind flipping into. Would I rather play Vision or would I rather play Hobgoblin as a 7 that kind of works with... No. So Hobgoblin doesn't work playing it out to Lockjaw's space. It's when you flip up Hobgoblin from out of your deck, it jumps to the opponent's side, meaning you then have more space where your Lockjaw is to fish up more things after the fact, is what I'm talking about. So you're correct. If you have a Lockjaw in play and you play Hobgoblin from hand, it still goes back into your deck. I'm talking about when it comes up out of your deck. I think I'm into that, because Hobgoblin's also nice with Wave. Vision is safer, but don't you want to live dangerously? What if I chose not to be a coward? What if we lived life on the edge a little bit? Thanks everybody for dropping in tonight for a little impromptu stream. Extra shout out to the 11 people that came on in right away and smashed that like button before I said anything. One of the easiest ways if you enjoy my stuff to help support it here on the YouTube side is make sure you give that little bit of engagement, leaving comments on videos, hanging out in chat, tapping the like button, all of that helps a little bit. Appreciate the folks that do it. Evening Chubs. All right. Let's do it. We're gonna play a few things tonight. Plan to stream for at least a couple hours. If we have a decent audience, we'll go longer than that. Decent opener here. I think when we have Lockjaw and Thor, we're supposed to Thor first, right? I think is true. So that way we have a chance to draw the hammer on the turn when we're Lockjawing. Right on time, Black Widow. Welcome to the party. That's fine. She'll play post Lockjaw. Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. I mean, making the matchmaking longer for higher ranks doesn't mean you're gonna always get a person. Like, it was really aggressive about pairing you into... It was really aggressive about pairing you into bots before, so like, making it slightly less aggressive still means that you're gonna hit bots with some consistency. Okay, I think we just White Tiger here. And then we can Dr. Doom on the last turn to kind of spread across. We're in a decent spot here, I think. Well, that's sick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, and I want a Doctor Doom first, so that way, Mjolnir can flip back into Doctor Doom. Yeah. We're probably losing mid, but we should win left and right, I imagine, here. Well, we crunched this first one. That's an excellent first showing for us here. Let's hit the Doctor Doom on the way back out and put 20 power on the right, huh? Wasp, sure. Easy peasy. Victory. Nice. I love when a deck does the thing right away. Ooh, victory screen improvements. Going on, Marvel. Yeah, I think my plan is to basically always do an evening stream at some point right after we get a big patch or changes like this. So have your notifications on for this channel. You don't want to miss anything. Shout out to the 31 people that tapped the like button. Appreciate everybody popping in here already. Up to almost 100 viewers. No turn one play here. Take the pass. Black Widow. Black Widow. Wasp. Definitely want to hold on to her. In case we, oh my gosh, we have spider. We have emotes here? These are adorable. Those are super adorable, chat. Well, I don't know if you can see them because of my stream overlay. They kind of pop up next to my picture. Kind of a little. We Thor to the right because we can't play big cards in there. I'm not super worried about that. We have Doctor Doom and White Tiger that can send friends over into there. Lockjaw is lovely. So I think I wait to Wasp here because I would like to White Tiger into Wasp next turn, so that way Wasp has a chance to flip back into White Tiger. Honestly, it might even be right to wait on her until after I put Doctor Doom back in my deck. I could see that being the case. Okay, so now I go Wasp into Thor, and then I draw Hammer plus... Now, that doesn't really do anything for me, right? I think I just want a White Tiger here. And try and get some power over into here. We just get rinsed, chat? I think we just got rinsed. That's unfortunate. So if I would have Janed here, we would have won the game. Because we would have been +9 instead of +2. Sometimes you get got by Professor Cheese, chat. Escaped. Yes, Jessica Jones does slot nicely in with Storm. You are correct. That's definitely a deck I want to work on at some point. So if you're just joining us, there was a huge balance patch this evening. If you look on this channel, there is a patch review video for it up, so I'm not going to repeat myself on my thoughts of the changes. I'm going to ask that you go watch that 10-minute video where I walk through all of them. It's 10 minutes because it's a really big patch. Go give that a peep if you're just stumbling in and haven't seen the patch news. Make sure to tap the like button over there too. Black Widow. Oh geez, so we have the Widow Wave Odin combo here, which I think means we snap. For those not familiar, Widow's gonna put a Widow's Bite into my opponent's hands to deny them a draw. Then Wave is gonna make everything cost 4 the following turn. And then Odin will trigger Black Widow and Wave again, so we're effectively going to lock our opponent out of 3 draws this game. So they'll get to draw a card this turn, but they won't draw cards the next 2 turns now. Doom's pretty good. This again puts another Widow's Bite into their hand and makes everything cost 4. I gotta decide, where do we want to play here? We're only gonna have one more turn after this. Do I want to? I think I want to play for mid. And if I play for mid here, we can actually go, she'll draw Wasp, and then we can go Thor, Lockjaw, Wasp the last turn over here at Onslaught Citadel. Hoping to not draw Dr. Doom, because I want to be able to send some Doom bots across. They snapped. I guess they just pass and then we lose left now, right? Is what happens. I guess I should have played Jane into the left, but I guess playing Jane to the left actually didn't matter because they had leader, right? I believe we're just torched here, unfortunately, because we just can't beat this passing. They're both Dr. Doom and then Leader gave them too much tempo to make up for what we're able to take away from them with Odin. It was unfortunate that all their bombs were already in their hand when we locked them out. Let's get a split here on Mr. Odin. Let's see what we get. Infinity. Variant. Sedge. They were Mr. Fantastic boosters to boot. Alright, let's split Mr. Odin and see what we get. Not triangles, chat. Not triangles. This has some kind of border around it. Okay, I like that one. I like this background with that swirl. Swap him out there. Okay, I mean, Falcon's gonna fill our curve just fine. To draw a Lockjaw or a Thor next turn, or a Wave. Wave would also be fine. One of our 3/3s here would be ideal. We have 7 cards in our deck, so about a coin flip to have a happy draw next turn. That's one of my favorite things about Snap as a math guy is all the off-the-cuff probabilities are so much easier in a game like this where your decks all involve small numbers. It's a lot more satisfying to be able to sit down and just be like, okay, this is what we're looking at here in terms of what the odds are. HUD in the same location as Sunspot. That's interesting, because they're obviously not... They're obviously not the, what's it called, deck? They're not the Killmonger deck if they're playing Sunspot, right? I guess Sunspot's, like, fine with Beast Bounce.
Wind, aid my hand.
It's, like, not too big of a deal for us. Right on time, Black Widow, welcome to the party. We'll drop Jubilee here and see if we get some extra power into here, and then we do have Doom bots in our deck too that can cheat more into the flooding after the fact. Okay, and there's Dr. Doom, so we could drop him to the right here, which is gonna let us put some more power into here. They could theoretically overpower this with Sunspot, but I'm gonna get to Odin the Doombot and add up +10 here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and snap the Doombot with the Odin here. Don't tell Scotty, chat. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. If we weren't snapped already, we were certainly snapping now. Okay, so they gotta beat 22 here while also having 5 energy left to put into here. So that shouldn't be possible. I think we're locked in. Every time you Odin a Hobgoblin, an angel gets its wings, chat. You play with fire, occasionally you're going to get burned. Max out. Yeah. Did I check my shop today, chat? I can't remember. Oh, do I want this Jessica Jones altar now that she's playable? Hold on. Hold on. I might need to spend money here. Hold, please. Is this the best Jessica Jones alt? It might be, honestly. Yeah, I think it is. We're gonna play a lot of JJ, chat. All right. Shut up and take my money. Be rewarded for making good balancing decisions. Thank you. I appreciate you, Marvel Snap, for the glorious, glorious balanced decisions. I'm still playing with house money, chat. That's the gold that they refunded me after they canceled the Nexus events. It's fine. Black Widow. Rats. There's a chance that only Black Widow has a play before 3 is not enough in this deck. I don't know. I think we Thor. I think we're supposed to Thor before Lockjaw, but that could go either way.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. All right, it's pretty even X-Mansion RNG there. Champion, chat! We're the Pog champions of the world. They got a pretty big Ronan here. I think that's fine. I might chill on this Wasp because Jubilee's gonna pull a second thing here. And if either of these flip Doctor Doom, I really want to be able to Odin into here on the last turn, I think. Although I guess Strange Academy is just gonna kick it back out. I'm gonna Jubilee to start. We'll see what we get.
Mjolnir, to me.
That could be worse. Just like we drew it up, chat. That right there is exactly, you're like, this is what we want this to do. Nailed it. Nailed it. Okay, so what if we go Wasp here and then Miss Jane Foster here, and then she'll redraw the Wasp after Lockjaw puts it in? I think I'm feeling good, chat. I'm feeling like a snap. Feeling snappy.
I am Iron Man.
Doombots, ippy-dop, my Doombots, pip-it-up, my Doombots, whipping up some Doom, yeah, yeah. I think 13 probably beats whatever they have, he says, before getting a 14 power card that can only be played on the left, played down. Jubilee was actually our worst hit into Scar here, I think, which is unfortunate. Claw would beat us too, right? Maximus beats us? Wow! Opponent's deck was sweet. I like it. I like it. That was sick. Giganto was the name of the card that was escaping me. It was like Let's Play. It was the only card they could play that beat us there, right? And super noteworthy here, the Scorpion was the reason we didn't tie here and then win the tiebreaker, right? So the Scorpion came in clutch for them too. Yeah, this sweet game. Close. We've not played Ghost Rider yet. This is our first deck of the evening, chat. Patch went live about an hour ago. I had to put my kids to bed, then record a patch review video before we could sign on. This hand looks lovely. Play Widow here and hope that this is a Lockjaw friendly location on the right.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Not having a place where I can play out a bunch of stuff for Lockjaw is kind of sad. Guess we'll play him here. Punish for not widowing mid. It could have been right to widow mid just to hedge. Is this just a Wong White Tiger Odin angle? Just like play all three of those in the middle? I think it might be. I think that's probably good enough to win. I'm gonna snap. I think our 4-5-6 is pretty good here, he says before getting Cosmode. Well, screw us, I guess. Oof. I think we Jubilee, because gives us 2 shots at Doctor Doom, and there's 2 of those in. There's 1 of those in 4 cards here. I think Arrow's a real card now, chat. What a weird game.
Victory.
Alright, we take those. Yes, I actually just in the balance patch video where I go over the changes in the patch, I talked about how Hulk could potentially be better than Magneto in some spots now, and that's the spot where my opponent would have been better off with a that card's obnoxious. Okay, so if I don't play Wasp, I don't get to draw a card next turn. I think I want to draw a card next turn, so I guess we'll play Wasp. A Sabertooth, and then I think this is a Wong White Tiger Doctor Doom game in the middle, and I think that means we're gonna snap here because we're in a good spot. This game is scheduled for open beta on October 18th, a little less than a month from now. Patriot Ant-Man. Interesting. And neither of those were the random ones either. Ideally, we want one of these to go in each direction. Rats. Uh-uh. So obviously we're gonna fill Mojo World. The question is, can I get into trouble if I don't Doctor Doom right away, or should I save this for a turn for the surprise? I feel like I'm supposed to save it for the surprise chip. I think based on how their deck is played out, I'm actually just gonna waive this turn so they can only play one thing next turn. With only one play this turn, the Doctor Doom's just kind of absurd, right? It ties us left and it wins us here and here very firmly. Doombots, ippy-dop, my Doombots, bippy-dop, the Doombots, bippy-dop, some Doom. Way, yeah. Mojo World means we win the tiebreaker by a lot. Their Doombots were a little bit bigger than ours, thanks to Patriot. Oh, Odin with this would give me 4 tigers now, right? They changed it? Yeah, that would be better, right? Good shout out. We still won by the tiebreaker, but Odin with this triggers 4 times now, right? I believe that's accurate. Love to continue infinite splitting my wave.
Shiny logo.
Folks, if you're just coming on in and you're looking at some of the cards on your screen, you're like, wait, that's not the mana cost that's supposed to have. Wait, that's power, it's different. We had a huge patch drop tonight. You can find a full balance patch review and a dedicated video up on this very channel. If you're just coming in as well and you haven't done so already, please tap the like button on this live stream. And any of my other content that you watch that you enjoy is the best way you can help the YouTube algorithm, give it a little bit of favoritism, help it reach more people. Awesome to have over 100 folks in here for some impromptu snap this evening. Well, in my brain, I was like, they're gonna end up with the sewer system. Might as well put them right. I guess we'll wave here. Odin would be a nice draw. We just Lockjaw into the Bifrost so it ends up in the sewer system, and then we'll White Tiger next turn, I think. Okay, so they're obviously a what's it called deck. Do we just Hobgoblin here now? Try and lock out this. I think I'm gonna snap them before I do it. Oh, I also get to Wasp here. That's great. Wait, do I want to Wasp after I won? No. No? No. No. Okay. Yeah, this. Yeah, they're a Patriot deck.
It's clobbering time.
Hobgoblin is such great utility in spots like this. Doombots, ippy-dop, my Doombots. Loving all my Doombots, ippy-dop, some Doom. Hey, yeah. Okay, so we'll go White Tiger into Wasp again. And noteworthy on the sequencing here, I'm playing Wasp after White Tiger because I would like Wasp to be able to flip into White Tiger, not White Tiger to be able to flip into Wasp. So this ordering really matters here. Odin, please. Thanks, bud. Are we good? I think we're good, right? Sweet.
Victory.
Pour one out for Hobgoblin there. Getting to block them out of Patriot plus Mystique over here. Solid game. Hey, let's try and get one more decent game in with this one, and then we'll build something new, huh? Doctor Strange boosters. The 2 aggro to snap Lockjaw plus Wasp here? What if we just like snap Lockjaw Wasp in the opener? Ooh, and that's a Thor too now. So we'll Thor into Klin, I think, and then we'll Lockjaw Wasp in the middle. And naturally we'll just draw Mjolnir on 4 for the perfects on the Lockjaw.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
I don't think I'm in a rush to Wasp here just yet. So we go Wave into Widow into Wasp here. Ooh, that's cute. I haven't seen Namor into Taskmaster. I really like that as a 1-2. That seems super strong.
Mjolnir to me.
So they don't get to draw a card next turn. Woohoo! God! Hobgoblin is so good in this deck, chat. Why is Hobgoblin so good in this deck, chat? It's cracked. Absolutely cracked in half. Doombots, ippy-dot, my Doombots. Loving all my Doombots. Whipping up some Doom. Yeah, yeah. I think we're supposed to do Doom into the Lockjaw path. There's 4 cards in my deck. Maybe we're not supposed to. I could hit White Tiger. It's actually White Tiger and then 3 bad ones, right? Maybe I think maybe I'm just supposed to Doctor Doom right and keep 5 here. Odin's more power to the left. That's true. I guess Odin guarantees we win left. Okay, we won the tiebreaker though, right? Okay, so if we Odin here, and we hit Wong, we end up with 16 here and less here, but it's fine that we have less here because we would have won deterministically here. Yeah, I think Odin's better here by a small margin. Hobgoblin though, chat, this card was really sick. It did exactly what I wanted to do off of Lockjaw in a lot of these games. Really great include. Seconds, chat. 52 seconds. All right, we're just gonna chill for a second while we're waiting for my shop to roll over so I can throw money at variants. Make sure you tap the like button if you haven't already. Make sure you check out the patch review video as well. I'll drop a link to that one in chat for folks that missed it. It's up here on this channel. Remember, if you like that one, leave a like over there as well. So anybody new to the channel just coming in this evening, welcome. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I make content full-time on the internet. This channel is all Marvel Snap all the time, but I also play Pokemon Unite, Magic the Gathering, and a variety of other things at different places. But if you're into Marvel Snap, you've landed at the right place. 14 seconds. Tech faster seconds. I think of the new victory screen. It's fine. They've built a habit, chat. Their timers are all about habit building, and I have a check the shop habit, okay? I have a Scarlet Witch I like already. How do I feel about this Enchantress? I'm gonna check. Is this the best Enchantress? Might be. It might be. You join this channel. Is it a similar to Twitch? Yes, it is identical to Twitch, actually. And in fact, speaking of plugging, if you're someone that enjoys my stuff and you want to go above and beyond in terms of supporting my stuff, joining the channel as a member is the best way to do that. For as little as 99 cents, you can help keep me here making the stuff that I make, and it gets you access to my supporter-only Discord server where we chat about Snap and all sorts of other gaming and life stuff. I think this is the best Enchantress chip. It's close though. Okay, so this, let me share my desktop so we can pull on it. Snap.fan has all the alt arts on it. It's either this one or this one. I think I like this one better. The dragon and orcs are a nice touch. I'm not a big fan of the pixels or the chibis in general, so it definitely would be between these two for me. They're both good, yeah. And this one is in the shop now, so I think that might be the winner. All right, let's build another new deck, huh? Well, I've got some good splits on her already, too. But we're not going to play Enchantress in the deck I'm about to build, but we'll have her for later. My favorite variant? I don't know offhand. Yeah, we'll play Red Skull with Enchantress at some point, but I want to build Baron Mordor. It's just another Yondu now. Is he another Yondu? Is he? Or does he put a card in their hand permanently to give my Ronan +5, +3 power? Did I spell Ronan wrong? Is it R-O? No, there he is. Hey, Great Rabe, thanks for the new membership. Appreciate the support. I mean, it has some similarities to Yondu. I agree with has some similarities to Yondu for what it's worth. It does synergize with Ronan though. I need to play this Moon Knight at some point too, chat. I bought this one over the weekend. I forgot I got this Swordmaster out of a box too. We're gonna have to build a discard deck at some point. If you want my thoughts on the freshly balanced cards, check out the balance review video. All right, what else do I want to do with this deck, chat? Baron, Maximus, Ronan. Are there any other cards that have obvious synergy with these ones before we just start trying to build good stuff? Iceman has a similar effect, and I have a sweet variant for him. That's an easy one. Black Widow's actually kind of anti-synergy with Ronan, right? Because it gives them a free card that they then get to play out. Scorpion is decent. I like the idea of Scorpion. We could play Beast. Sandman could be a good call. I don't hate that. Oh, clicked on the very wrong button there. Apologies while I interface. Looking forward to the PC client on the 18th. Korg and Rock Slide. So, I don't know that giving them rocks is necessarily good, right? Because it gives them cheap cards that they can just play out. Right? Is ramping to Sandman good? What other fours would I be playing if I'm ramping to Sandman? Does Wave help or hurt? I think she hurts because she helps them play their big stuff. If we're playing Sandman, I probably want something to break parity like Dr. Doom on the last turn. Puts power into multiple spots when they're not expecting it. Yeah, our deck has too many cheap cards to play Jubilee. I agree with that. You could play Leader. I don't know that we're really gonna fill. I don't know that I like Debris and Goblins. Green Goblin could be okay just because it like plays on curve, but I don't know that we're necessarily gonna fill their board. Sunspot's just a good card. We could just play Sunspot because it's a good card. Is Leader good? Leader could be okay. So the problem with Leader is that like I already have a 6-drop, and if I'm not playing stuff like Wave or Psylocke, I don't really want to play a lot of 6-drops. You want Wave as a turn 5 play? I guess. And I guess if we have Wave as a later turn play, well, if I'm waving on 5, then I can't Ronan, right? We could Wong. Because it works with Dr. Doom and Maximus and Baron. And then if we're Wonging, Psylocke becomes more appealing because we have multiple 4-mana cards at that point. Why is Jessica Jones good with Sandman? Explain. Explain it like I'm 5. I don't get it. Or full Psylocke split 2. No altar for her yet, though. We could also play Mystique because she works well with Ronan. That's true. So Goose does not work with Baron the way you want it to. So the Baron card still has its original cost. Wong into Mystique, Baron, Mordor on 5. All right, yeah, there's no way we're not doing that at least once. I don't know if this is good, chat, but that definitely is great energy. Okay, if we're going to Mystique, do I want one more ongoing card to copy on occasion? One of the other things that's cool too with this curve with Mystique is if we Ronan on 5, we can Mystique Maximus on 6, which is nice. We could just Iron Man. We could just Iron Man. Our curve's pretty reasonable. I guess I'm kind of lacking at the 3 slot. We could also play another come into play effect card to be good with Wong. Honestly, our curve might be good enough that we don't need Sunspot here. Spider-Woman is just a good card now. Well, so part of the problem with Magic in a deck like this is that giving them an extra turn lets them play more cards out, and they have a finite number of cards in their deck, right? Like, we can't Maximus them and Baron them if their deck's empty. So I actually think this is one of those niche cases where Magic is bad. I would believe that Sandman's not worthwhile. I would buy that for $1. If we do this, it gives us room to just play other good cards. We can play another ongoing or another on reveal card. Ironheart could be okay. She's cheapish. So the part of the problem with Ironheart is that I can't reasonably what's the word I'm searching for? I can't reasonably play Ironheart on 3 and hit 3 things with her, right? I probably want another decent 4 to play off of Psylocke, right? So we can get Jessica Jones in here. What are our 4 drops? I want to look at our 4s because we do have Psylocke. They did nerf Mr. Negative, along with a ton of other card changes. Biggest balance patch Snap has ever had. If you want my full thoughts on the patch, take a look at the what's it called? Patch review video. Like, Jones got a buff, which is lovely. We could also just play Rescue, honestly. We could just play 2 other good cards. I don't hate Storm Juggernaut. Storm Juggernaut works, like Storm Jessica Jones also works well. Storm Juggernaut cuts them off of board space as well, which is decent with Ronan, and we have Doctor Doom to play into the flooded zone after the fact. Yeah, I like the idea of Storm Jug as the last 2. Storm into Maximus is also fine. Yeah, I agree. I really need a good Jug variant at some point, shit. Oh my god, I queued up with the wrong deck. I was gonna retreat.
Escape.
I really think a good quality of life change, because I know I'm not the only one that does this, is when you finish editing a deck in the deck editor, it should default whatever is right here to the deck you just finished editing. Would be a huge quality of life change. Yeah, I need to figure out how to set up bots. I need to set up a bot on the YouTube side here at some point. We'll Psylocke into the danger room, and then I think we'll Wong left. And we'll be able to Baron into Wong, which sounds great. That's actually kind of atrocious for us, because things are gonna cost more this turn, so I actually can't Ronan. So we don't actually get to do the thing this game, right?
Wind, aid my hand.
Well, actually, we do this, and then we'll Doctor Doom here on the last turn. This might be okay. Yeah, the developers seem to be making a real effort to try and make most cards playable. Like, Baron Mordor was, like, widely accepted as the worst card in the game going into this patch, so him no longer being that seems fine. I think I'm gonna snap back here, because we're gonna win left, and we're gonna add 4 power here, and we're gonna add 10 power here. No, Iceman does not tag things that already cost 6. It's for the cubes, bot. Yes, exactly. Or the Icebox location hits 6 drops. Iceman does not. Yeah, a lot of good interface iterations in the last couple of patches, this most recent one included. All right, well, I know what we're storming, Chip. Right on time, Iceman. Welcome to the party. Oh, we're up to 150 people. That's awesome. Extra shout out to the 85 folks that smashed that like button when they came in. You the real MVPs.
Wind, aid my hand.
All right, we're winning the flooding. Queuing up with my Ronan deck into the bot playing the discard deck feels very appropriate. It's a shame we don't have one more turn here. Well, I guess I get to Ronan on the right, and then I get to, like, Wong Baron middle, right? That might be enough. Let's see. Or I could Wong Baron right. Let's see. This might be enough to get us through here. Okay. I didn't know that was gonna work out, but yeah, sick. Got him. It's exactly like we drew it up, Chit. Exactly like we drew it up. Move cards at some point, win with one card, do the weekly challenge, almost done acquiring boosters, win all 3 locations in a match, only gotta do that once. That's fine, we got a little bit to finish those. Hey, what's going on, Zoinks? I caught the start of your broadcast this evening before I went live and started doing some other stuff. Watched the first 2 matches. Looked good. You and Snacks are excellent as always. I guess we'll play this here, but Jessica Jones is gonna need to go to not the raft, even if I want to keep filling it, right? Sure. Whoa, that apocalypse animation is gas. They added a lot of really good small things like that this patch, it looks like. Really, you can really tell they're gearing up for a release. Okay, so we just go Maximus first. Maximus into Scorpion here. Just fill their hand and shrink them down. All right, the raft is over full. Let's do this, right? We should be good. We're gonna add 10. I guess we're only going to 26 here. The apocalypse beats us, right? I gave it -2. powered into the apocalypse.
Escaped.
I agree that the wording should be updated on Raft to let it be more clear that you get a random 6 drop 9 out, not 1 free hand. Why not copy Ultron? Because when Ultron flips up, he'll fill this location. There's nowhere to copy him to. This is our second deck of the evening. We've been live for a little over an hour. I will not play Wong to the left. I will not play Wong to the left. I will not play Wong to the left. Friends, into the negative zone you go. So we Wong here. And then we Ronan into Mystique Maximus on the last turn. I think that's a snap, right? And don't put Ronan to the left. Good call. Our Ronins will be at least 9, because Maximus is going to put 3 cards into their hand. Oh, I guess that's not true, though, strictly, right? Because they're going to discard stuff, maybe? We'll see how this plays out. Oh, Raft put a card in their hand, too, is cute. Close. Unfortunate to queue up with our Ronan deck and it discard deck twice in a row. It's pretty peak TCG matchmaking. Oh no, chat. What happened here? Why am I at 299 out of 1,000? But something's gone horribly wrong. Second dinner, send help, please. I need an adult. Please, I need an adult. One of your finest Psylocks, please, deck. Realistically, I'll take any of our 1s or 2s, but Psylocke would be ideal.
Opponent snapped.
I think our hand's bad enough that I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna give them their cube.
Escaped.
We played some updated Thor. This is our first deck of the evening. Thor Lockjaw. I think Thor's one of the big winners from this patch. I want to fill the raft, but I also want to be able to play as many cards as possible after I Wong. Now I kind of got to decide, do I want to play into the Wong location, and then do I want to fill the Wong location before I Doctor Doom? I don't know what the answer is to either of those questions. Start here and see what they do. I'm gonna wait to Doctor Doom shit. I'm gonna Ronan right. I'm gonna Ronan right, and then we'll Doctor Doom into the raft next turn. I'll snap the bot. We're about to add what? 25 power to the board? I don't think Sandman's a particularly strong card. If the Sarah negative deck is still a popular metagame deck, I can see playing it being worthwhile. Oh, we must be getting fractional seasonal XP now, because I'm at 377 now. I was at a number that ended in 9 before. It is not pleasing to the eyes, but at least it'll be all over the place instead of just stuck on one bad number. Not using our Psylocke mana here, which is unfortunate. It could be fun to storm this, so that maybe the Mirror Dimension storms as well.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay. I guess I Wong here. Alright. You can have your cube after you win that coin flip. Deal.
Escaped.
Games like that, chat. Just give them their cube and move on. Sometimes life be like that. Yeah, it's early, but the patch has felt good so far. We're getting set up to play these after we Wong mid. I think I'm gonna Baron them this turn. And then we'll go Wong into Ronan. And then if we draw Mystique, we can Mystique Maximus on 6, I think is my plan.
Wind, aid my hand.
Is that for us? Okay, we can also just Ronan into Dr. Doom mid. Oh, you know, thinking about Dr. Doom is a reason not to Baron into the right last turn. Something worth noting. Although, we might not need 10 power rate to win that, depending on how much they add there this turn. I mean, that's kind of good RNG for us, right? Ah, snap before they see Ronan here. Our Maximus on the last turn doesn't really accomplish anything now because they only have 1 card left in their deck. Hopefully Ronan plus 10 power from our Doombots wins left. But retreated. Yeah.
Victory.
Solid beat. I think that's a good snap. They're definitely retreating after they see Ronan, so I'm gonna try and like get them in for 1 more cube before he flips up. Yeah, I think Doom's up there for some of the best 6 drops in the game. When your human torch multiple man deck gets to flip up Strange Academy, it's a solid beat. The sun'll come out. I should have snapped, chat. I should have snapped before we stormed here.
Wind.
All these friends are stuck left now. We're doing these two somewhere. I'm probably just supposed to punt the flooding, though, right? We're supposed to punt the flooding. My opponent snapped, huh? Oh. I think this is actually kind of okay for us. I guess her flipping there is not ideal. Okay, and then bipping up my Doombots means I tie here, win here. So it depends on how much power they play here. I'm not gonna snap, but I think it's definitely a stay-in angle. Yeah, a lot of good polished extra little things out of this patch for sure. Yep, there's Mr. Magneto that gets us. Heimdall wins. No, he wouldn't have. Would he? Yeah, I guess you're right. It would have been 8. Yeah, you're right. I probably should have bailed out. I forgot Heimdall was gonna slide these things over here over. That's a good show. Your thoughts on a game mode where each player gets 3 random locations to pick from at the beginning of the game, with a third still being random shuffled? I think card game players want to optimize the fun out of their games, and your format suggestion sounds lower variance, but variance is good. I think this game has a reasonable amount of variance in it currently. No new locations this past, Eddie. Alright, where are we putting Miss Jones? I guess I don't have to put her anywhere yet, huh? Maybe I play her right, and then we go Wong middle next turn, and then we can Mystique into something else? Oh, Electro into Venom is cute. Speaking of cute, this is our combo, right? So we get to drop Ronan, and then we get to go Mystique into Maximus next turn. And Maximus goes into the Wong slot, so their hand's gonna be huge.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, so I'm ahead, so my cards flip up first here. We go Mystique into Maximus, just in case they play into the negative zone. Not like this, chat. Not like this. We finally got to do the perfect thing. And then we got Shang-Chi's. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Mystique mid. I don't know. Maybe they just can't beat this here because we're at 5 and it's -3. Yeah, maybe that's just wrong to play right on my part there. Since they would need to put a 9 power thing there, and if they put a 9 power thing there, I'm probably winning left and center. Yeah, I played my card in the wrong spot. Mystique should have gone mid. I agree with 3Smith. I think the cube system already does a good job of mitigating variance, and if you think you're getting screwed by locations too frequently, it means you're not retreating aggressively enough, and you should try doing that. This location's actually awful for us, speaking of. Jotunheim, where we played our Psylocke, is not lovely either. Well, shoot. We storm mid here. Scorpion plus storm mid. They could be emptying a lot of their hands here, though. The oof size is currently getting larger, though. The more turns that occur in this game.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, so we Jessica Jones left. Do we also Baron left? Do we just like Baron plus Jessica this turn? As like hope that's enough to win there and then we Ronan over here? I think that's the plan. I guess they just like pass and soak Sunspot and we die, right? They haven't snapped those, so we can chill for a second. That's true. Filling left is good Hobgoblin. Was not great in the past, though. Yeah, JJ buffed twice, but she only goes to 19, right? And they're at 10, and they can soak 5 plus 6 if they want on the left. Iceman first. Why does Iceman before Ronan matter if they're both being played in the same turn? Can you explain? Mystique. There you go. That's fine. We're dead anyways, shit. They just passed and they beat us on the left. You are correct, though. Thank you for including the Y. I will frequently make mistakes while I'm clicking and talking at the same time. If you want to correct my mistakes, I greatly appreciate it if you always include a Y. This helps not only me learn, but helps other people watching why your suggestion may or may not be better. And if I disagree with your suggestion, we can have a discussion about it instead of just being like, hey, I think you're wrong, and then there not being anything to talk about. Play a card here, return it to your hand. Sure. So Dr. Doom's low-key kind of good here, right? So let's just sneak stuff into there. Sinister London also accomplishes something similar. Yes, Luke's bar is new. It's weird that they added locations this patch, but then didn't, they added locations, but didn't, what's the word I'm searching for? Have either of them be featured? They, like, featured something else? They just let their sunspots soak this turn?
Aid my hand.
That's an interesting choice. This could go either way. I'm gonna stay in for a cube. We'll add 10 power here, 5 power here, 5 power here. Infinaut's a good reason to skip. Fairy's probably still bad, chat. We'll try a few more here, but our deck definitely feels kind of underpowered into what a lot of our opponents are doing. I guess we also just like didn't have a Ronan in that game, which would have helped a lot. Sure thing. Goblins tonight. Playing Odin. Playing an Odin deck would have been very good for us. I think I want a free 6-drop chip. Six resources this turn. guess we'll just do this. And then, like, next turn we could Storm plus Hulk to clear here, potentially. We just put the most power into Lemuria, right? Just that. We beat him by a really narrow margin here, right? Gamora almost got there. I think Gamora's playable this patch, Chip. I think she's playable. We're really bad at drawing Ronan. Our Ronan deck would be better if we could. We could do that more frequently. And for what it's worth, you're 75% to draw a specific card by turn 6 in Marvel Snap, so we've run into a lot of 25%ers this session. That's for sure. Anything to ramp into on Forest. I was gonna play Scorpion here and tag their hand. Okay, this is a turn 3 Psylocke into a turn 4 Ronin Center. And then on turn 5, we can Mystique into a Baron. I think I'm snapping here. Actually, I want them to win mid, right? Yeah, I want them to win mid, so we go right. Yeah. Well, that's a Wong to go with our Baron for next turn. So I think we just Mystique and then pass and then Wong Baron on the last turn, right? Mystique will grab Ronan's ability here, and this adds 2 cards to their hand. This might still win it, right? Because Juggernaut plus Baron beats the Enchantress. And it kicks whatever else they play out of here.
Opponent snapped.
Think I'm staying in through the snap. Famous last words. Ship it. Another game lost to priority, chat. Another game lost to priority. And hosers. That's just super bad variance. If we were winning there and our Juggernaut would have flipped up first, we won. Or if we just didn't get hard countered by Enchantress, we'd have won. Needed either of those two things to break our way. Play well, get shoved in a trash can anyway, is the card game motto, chat. High variance genre of games. My thoughts on Priority and Snap. I like how Priority and Snap works, but I would like to see them explore design space that screws with that priority. So I would really like to see some. I would really like to see some. This card always resolves first, or this card always resolves last, etc. If I play this out, next turn I have 5 resources. Doesn't really do anything to me, so I think I just Scorpion here. Leader still kicks our stuff in even if we went first. I'm gonna give you a 10-minute timeout so you can go back and watch that video and figure out why that's not the case. I think I'm going to Psylocke here. So that way, we could Doom next turn and then play to the out of drawing his Storm to screw with the bar with no name. You gotta make the game too difficult for beginners. I mean, that's kind of like saying you shouldn't put rules text on the cards. That'll be difficult for beginners. Which I think is a medium-ish take. We could just try and Juggernaut the bar with no name too.
Get out of here.
And get one of their cards into there that way. Could be a thing. From a core game rules perspective, I really like almost all of Snap's core game rules. I think their engine that they design cards around is really good. Venom eating Hood. Is you think that's gonna give him indigestion? Yeah, and actually I agree with Three Smith there. A card that says this always reveals first or this always reveals last is exactly the priority thing I'm talking about, but in a way that's pretty easy to parse, right? Okay, now that we drew Storm, I think we Storm middle and we Baron Mordor here, and then I could Doctor Doom here on the last turn and spread some power out across. I think I'm gonna snap. I think we're ahead at this point.
Wind, aid my hand.
Be 11, 12 middle, and we'll be 20-ish, right? Jotunheim's gonna shrink, and they're gonna play some cards that'll shrink Ronan. But they're also only at 3 right now on the right, so I think we're in a pretty good spot. Doom, definitely one of my favorite 6 drops in the game. Opponent. They're probably figuring out if they want to retreat or not. Let's say if some kind of big play, they're pretty far behind. A lot of cards they played out. I think that kills us, huh? Yeah. Well played, opponent. Solid tank into a good line. I do still play a bunch of Unite. I was actually a part of the official Pokemon broadcast team for their World Championships in London back in August. Last month, a little over a month ago. They just updated their game to have a brand new competitive map for ranked. So if you weren't a fan of Zapdos and how that worked, there's an entirely different objective that spawns at the 2-minute mark, Rayquaza, that affects the end game much differently in a way that I think is a lot more interesting. My Hoaglandia Unite channel here on YouTube still has uploads 7 days a week. I mean, you're gonna make me pull this back up and show you why priority doesn't matter, or why priority does matter? Alright, fine. I'm gonna play this game and then I'm gonna show you why you're wrong, and I'll talk through it.
Opponent snapped.
Opponent snap. I think our hand's pretty good here. This could be a Wong into Jessica Jones angle, too. It's nice. We go here. I don't think I have the capacity to win the raft, especially with them having Mojo there, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing and we'll try and play for the other locations. Okay, so we have priority here. But the way the raft works is, as soon as their card fills it, they get the 6-drop immediately, not when it flips up. So even if I storm the raft this turn, they're not going to, even if I storm the raft this turn, they're going to, what's it called? They're gonna get the 6-drop. So I think I'm gonna storm plus Baron here, and then plan to jug them here, but then I need to win right, and maybe I'd rather Iceman them here, actually, with the Storm. Wow, they didn't play into the raft. That's surprising.
All systems go.
I guess they wanted the Stark Tower bonus. Sad that we lost Dr. Doom. They have Mr. Negative out. We're probably dead here, right? Feel like 9's probably not enough to win the flooding. And we're not going to tie in the raft because the Punisher is going to get one bigger when Doombot goes there. I think the opponent's deck is probably still the best deck in the format, by the way, chat. Just for what it's worth. It's definitely strictly worse than it was before. But you didn't play Mr. Negative for the power on the card, so changing the power on the card probably doesn't change much about the deck. You are correct, I'm a wolf. The Juggernaut didn't matter because of the way leader works. I agree that I am wrong. I think I really want to bear it on one. I think we just chill. Alright, I think we're gonna try and play for the raft here since we can bear it into jugging it. One random 6-drop, please. I don't think it matters the order we play these. I guess I could theoretically empty their hand, and then maybe it matters. Oh. Oh, that's fun. So we're just gonna put 4 Doombots into the right? We'll have 9, 14 left. We'll have 20 right. We'll have 15 in the middle. Matter. Beats for our opponent. I guess we'll play this out in case they have Ronan in their deck. They just buff that card. Stuff. The raft is the feature location. And I agree, Aaron. The amount of sequencing decisions and the feeling of player agency, like your choices matter on the outcome of the game, is really incredible in Marvel Snap. I think the average 6-turn game of Marvel Snap has more relevant decision and player agency in it than most entire best of 3 matches of Magic the Gathering. Alright, let's see if we can get like one more Ronan game in here before we call it a night. Thanks everybody for chilling this evening. We're gonna play a few more with this one before we wrap up. If you want more Marvel Snap stuff for me, we're gonna be doing live on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Jeff Hoagland tomorrow afternoon, starting about 1:30 or 2 p.m. Central. We're gonna have some more deck highlights coming back up here on this channel on the regular now that we got a balance patch. Make sure you tap the like button if you haven't already. There's 135 people in here, but only 128 likes, so a couple of you can fumble over your way to that button like it's the end turn button. Do I want to preemptively, like, Baron and Maximus? Maybe? I don't have a Wong in sight. I kind of just want to spend my mana early here. Honestly, Baron into Maximus into Miss Jones probably wins this path. I just need to try and win one other. I guess I could spread Maximus out too, because like if Miss Jones goes here, she'll have 11, and then this is 16 with Dr. Doom. And maybe we'll spread the love out here. Then we'll like Ronan center, and then we'll Doctor Doom in one of these and play for all 3 locations. Opponent is almost assuredly playing the Destroyer deck, yes. Whoa, they didn't hit the card I wanted to play? That's nice. Maybe we Ronan left now, actually, because they've put so much power here. Oh, I can't do that and get Jessica Jones bonus, right? That's a win, right? I think so. Nice. That's sweet when a plan comes together, Chip. It's a lot of powers there. Maybe I should have snapped. They might have called a snap there. I probably spewed by not snapping.
Shiny logo.
Alright, chat, we've been live for almost 2 hours. I also recorded a patch review this evening. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I would really, really appreciate it if everybody who's hanging out here right now that hasn't already watched the patch review video, if you take 10 minutes to go check that out to see my thoughts on all the changes. Remember to tap the like button over there as well. That one's only got 78 on it right now currently, and there's over 130 people in here. I will be back tomorrow afternoon on Twitch with some more Marvel Snap. I'll be back here if you just prefer the YouTube side. Thursday morning, we'll be doing some YouTube Live. If you ever want to follow my schedule, it's pinned on my Twitter account, twitter.com/Jeff Hoagland. It's also available up on my website, jeffhoagland.com. Everybody enjoy the rest of your evening wherever you're at. Hopefully see you around again soon. Have fun snapping, folks.